hello everyone. This is Kagiso Mashishi, your Miss Teen Grand South Africa 2023. You are watching Sitting with the Stars on RSA Models Awards podcast.
Sanbonani, my ear. Welcome to Sitting with the Stars on the RSA Models Award YouTube channel. I hope you subscribed. What are you doing on our YouTube channel? Subscribe. The Dynamite from Soja. And today, I have a beautiful guest co-host that is going to be, just here while Lesego's not here, and we're going to do fun things. And our guest, guys, you know what? Before I get to that, ma'am, tell the people who you are.
Hi, people, and you know me. I don't think you do know me, sorry about that, but my name is Lerato Lengwe. I'm from around in Discovery, but I'm here co-hosting here with this dynamite lady. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we're happy to have you. I mean, I'm excited about our guests more than anything else. Ma'am, does she even need an introduction, guys? I mean, you can see Miss Teen Grand South Africa. Ma'am, welcome.
Thank you for having me, actually.
Yeah, I don't want to take away, pageantry, introductions are important. So I don't want to take that away from you.
Please don't.
Please introduce yourself to that camera.
Hello everyone. So my name is Kagiso Mashishi, your Miss Teen Grand South Africa 2023. So usually when I introduce myself, so that is a wholesome of how I introduce myself and how I want people to see me.
Shoot! I mean, I am typically Zulu. I don't know what she just said, but I love it.
I
love it a lot.
I heard it.
So, welcome to our podcast. Are you like Tswana?
I'm actually paid.
Pedi. That's literally all I know. Welcome to the podcast. We're excited to have you. I think we don't usually have your Miss Teens. We haven't had a Miss Teen, so
yeah, I'm the first.
You're the first. Yes, making statements.
True.
So, how did you get here? Let's talk about your childhood. Just a bit. I know this is a podcast. We want to chill. Just like our OGs on podcast and chill. But just tell us, I mean, for a girl who's sitting wherever they're sitting, where are you from? How did you grow up? How was your childhood? When did you decide to do pageants?
Oh, so my childhood, I actually grew up in the vibrant townships of Tembisa.
Yeah.
I was born and raised there, and I later moved to Soshanguve. So my modeling journey actually started when I was actually in high school. I don't have like your 3-year-old. I started when I was 16.
I'm not 16 now. What does she mean?
I'm not 16.
You're 16 now, guys. She's not 16 now. How old are you now, ma'am?
I just turned 20.
Wow.
Oh, really?
I could have sworn she's 16.
I guess it's the genes.
The genes are good.
Still looking young,
so
right?
I actually started like when I was 16, back in high school. I was still in grade 10. It was a school pageant, and I didn't think much of it, to be honest. It was just like, Kagiso, no, go enter. I mean, you do public speaking. You got this. I'm like, okay, let me try. So I tried, and then I remember one night, I'm like, you know what? I saw like a few pageants going on. I'm like, you know what, God? If this journey is really meant for me, then show me. And then I went to the school pageant. I won, and then I'm like, okay, guess this is the start of everything. I guess this is my thing. I'm born for this. It's just that I realized it later, and then it was the start of like many pageants that I entered. And then now I'm here.
Sure, that's beautiful. From Tembisa.
Really beautiful.
I think, so it's a people in Tembisa, people are always like, no, my township is better. My township is better. So which township is better? Let us sort it out right now, right here, right now. So we're told Tembisa. Which, in all honesty, I mean,
I go Tembisa.
Oh, she's gonna say Tembisa, guys. You know Sotra always, but it's fine. Just for the purpose of the podcast, Soweto better. But
Tembisa.
So here you are growing up, and you are doing pageants. When do you then decide that this is going to be something that I do on a bigger scale? Because Miss Grand is big. Miss Teen Grand. It's huge, ma'am. Like, big. Yeah. So, when was this? Did you decide this year? Did you just decide this year? Let me go.
Actually, like, it was a dream of mine to enter like an international pageant where I'm going to represent South Africa. So I was just rethinking on which pageant I should enter. Then I saw Miss Teen Grand. I think it was early last year. And then entries were open. I didn't enter for them. Then when now the entries, the current one, when they entered, I'm like, okay, I think now it's my time. And then I entered. I mean, here I am. I think it was a matter of like manifesting of going international, actually.
And the manifestation, here it is. So have you went to the international pageant?
No, I'm still going to, which is gonna be in February.
So where are you going? Which country are you going
So
to?
I'm going to Colombia.
Ooh, child!
Dreaming big, guys.
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
Yes.
So now my thing is, I want us to get personal. I'm gonna say professional, guys. Let's listen up. Let's get personal. What do you do? Right now you're 20-year-old. You're not a teenager anymore. You were a teenager not long ago. But now you're
Yeah.
not. So what do you do?
Actually, what I do, I think I'm a very community person, which is something I think I didn't mention, but I'm a firm believer in community upliftment, youth upliftment, which took me to the career of doing education, which I aspire to become an educational psychologist.
Wow.
That's
Man, you know, when a person says they're doing education, they're like, oh, you want to be a teacher? No. I want to be an educational psychologist.
Yeah.
Do you understand the levels? The
Levels.
different levels. You heard it first on the RSA Models Awards podcast, Sitting with the Stars. She's a star. Like,
Most definitely.
ma'am. Okay. It's also the first for
Yeah.
me. Wow, that's great. So, how is that experience outside of being Miss Teen Grand South Africa? You are also just a girl. How was that experience?
I mean, it's good because, like, you know, I mean, behind the crown and the sash, I mean, there's a different person. Okay, not necessarily different, but like just not wearing your makeup.
This
I
is
mean,
Jaja.
without
Different
makeup.
ganja,
I'm
you
not-
say. Well,
I
let's
think
judge
I'm a
you.
pretty chilled person. I mean, what you see with me and a crown and a sash is what you actually see behind me. I mean, I'm a sporty person. I'm a very active person without wearing my crown and a sash. I love sports, love running, athletics. You know, just my
An
adrenaline
active
is
girl. That's great.
yeah.
And are you seeing anyone? I'm sure the Jets that are watching this podcast right now are like, hey, yababa, la ntombazana, hey, yababa, lo cherry.
Yeah.
So,
Jesus.
yashisa, lo cherry, my name.
No, I'm not.
No.
Why?
How's that possible?
It's the streets.
How is it possible? The streets. Are you in the
There's
streets?
nothing-
Just
no, there's
asking
nothing in
myself
the
when she's
streets.
so
But if
pretty.
you're not cuffed, you're in the streets.
No,
There's
I'm not
no
in the
between.
streets. I
Nah. There's no in between. Where are you? The streets or?
I'm not in the streets.
You're not in the streets and you're not cuffed.
And I'm not cuffed.
No, then what's your plan?
What should we believe
Lerato,
by
why
now?
not?
Let's
What
just,
is Lerato?
I don't have someone. Let's
Yeah.
just, yeah. I don't have
Okay, we're looking
anyone.
for a Mr. Grant, South Africa, urgently.
Yes.
I'm a levels pill, I'm a cool cuz or like educational psychologist. Like you need to be something.
Yeah.
It needs to give.
Yes, true.
Right? I mean you know how we do with the titles. Guys, Lerato's also looking.
I'm looking. Am I?
Lerato's also looking, I'm just saying.
Uzongithola.
Uzokuthola, you're not
Makangitshela uhamba
looking.
ngekhona yiphi ngizokuthola mina.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys. Comment down
Sohlangana.
below. Comment
Sohlangana.
down below. I love this
'Cause
podcast.
I've been
guys.
trying.
Comment down. You said seconds much later, much. I don't wanna not have bridesmaids. So I need these people to be like. So guys, comment down below, man. Tell us where you at, Mr. Right. Tell us where you at.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now, how is this whole thing of being in a pageant? And all these different girls. Guys, never has never
Yes.
attitude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how is
Yes.
that during the pageant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, you know why you're here. I mean, it all comes from girls who actually started modeling way before. Because, like, you get into pageants and it's like, oh, I've been here. I've started pageants ever since I was 3 years old.
And then there's
And then
Guababa.
I started, like,
Guababa.
2 years ago. Like, oh, you started 2 years
True.
ago. Okay. So it's like, girl, which can also, like, if you don't have self-confidence and you don't believe in yourself, you're going to enter that pageant and your self-esteem or confidence is going to go down, mainly because of just somebody belittling on how far you've come in the
Yeah,
pageant.
true.
But at the end of the day is, why are you here? You know, because I always tell myself, I'm not here for you.
Yeah.
Yes, if there's sisterhood is such a big
Connection.
thing
Yes,
in
it
pageantry.
is, it
But
is.
at the end of the day, when people get on stage, there's no sisterhood. I can't lie, with some girls. I'm gonna say most of them. It's like, okay, I also had my pros and my cons when winning this pageant. Most people were not happy and stuff, but we move. I mean, it's life.
So I have a question that I ask all the girls that come here that do pageantry. Maybe not all the girls, but we had a situation with Israel and people saying, you know what, Lalela shouldn't have went to Miss Universe. I'm sure you're familiar with that.
Hundreds.
If you were in that situation and Miss Teen Grand Universe was in Palestine, where are you gonna go?
You know, I think with Lalela, it's a matter of the Miss SA organization. Lalela is an individual.
Yeah.
And Miss SA is an organization.
Else.
I mean, if the director is like, no, we got this, we're going.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, it is my dream. It's something that I've been dreaming of.
Right.
And I can't change the situation that's happening in Palestine. I can't change it.
Whether I go, guys,
whether I
we
don't.
support.
We support highly because I mean we've been through apartheid. I
We
wasn't there,
understand.
but
Yeah.
you know, I mean I can't change it. I'm an individual, and my dreams are also valid.
Yeah.
You know, I mean I can't be saying something. Maybe ever since I was like 7 years old, and then that opportunity has presented itself,
and you don't
so I should do it.
Exactly what I've been saying, guys, because it's really crazy. Like you can't tell me to not go to Miss Universe just because it's in a specific country. It's been my dream my whole life.
Yeah.
Why am I not going to go?
Whether I go or not, it's not going to change the circumstances that are happening there.
I think that's the thing. Guguti, they're even holding Beyonce accountable, guys. Like, kunzima, so kunzima, not in South Africa.
Drama.
Because like, why is Beyonce's movie playing there? You know? And I'm like, okay, I understand. I feel like it shouldn't play there because like people are dying.
Yeah.
But with this particular situation we're talking about, I mean, it's my childhood dream.
It is.
Right? But talking about childhood dreams, did you ever think you would be this big, my sister? You are very big. Like, you are very big person.
I mean, I did.
She always knew.
I always knew.
You knew.
I mean, I didn't know what it was, but I knew somewhere.
Okay.
And I believe that I'm going to get bigger. I mean, this is just a stepping stone to where I want to be. You know, I mean, maybe a few years minister of education. You never know.
Child,
You
okay.
just never know.
Now let you are in trouble, my sister. The competition.
Are you watching?
Are you watching?
I just want to ask you a question. So we all know that as a glamour queen as you are, there's a way that you are expected to look a certain way, right? And people have these things that, okay, nah, she can't be going outside looking like that and all that. So do you specifically, when you leave the house and you go to a certain thing, whether it's an event or going home, or you want to look a certain way because now that's how people actually look at you, and they want to, you want to think that, okay, they are looking up from me and I want to, just like that. So,
okay, I think I entered in this industry knowing who I am. I mean, I think there's this other saying that Bonang said that we don't dress where we are, but we dress where we're going.
Okay.
So that is literally what I live up to.
Yes.
The
because
queen. Yes,
queen.
I mean,
Queen
you're
bee.
expected to look a certain way, but I want to present who I am, and I'm dressing on where I'm going and not where I am now.
So my thing is,
Ish.
oh, you're dressing where you're going. I guess you're just dressing where you're going. Guys. Why am I wrong? I want to know.
Anisha Amankula.
They just said it. So anything is fine. I mean,
Anything is fine. I mean, if you see me there,
don't judge me.
I will be human.
But now let's talk about, you're 20, so I'm not gonna speak to you like I'm speaking to a teenager. Let's talk about groove. Groove culture is very big in South Africa. I will not lie, guys. Everybody that knows me knows I'm a rock star. I've been getting but look groove. I shems on get groove.
Yeah.
What happens now when you are Miss Teen Grand South Africa and you get groove man? Let's go.
Outside.
I'm like, never Told me wasala, told me humunati. What's your take with all of that?
Yes, I feel like when maybe like Miss Teen Grand South Africa, you knew what you signed up for. So at least would see, okay, this 1 year, let me just be a focused girl.
But you'll forever be. That's the thing.
Yeah,
it doesn't go down. Like you'll forever be Miss Teen Grand South Africa 2023. So masasik bona konka. Next week, so jaja.
I'm sure when you see me at Gonka, if Vele I'm on tables, if maybe a camera sees me on tables, imagine. But then if maybe I'm just sitting, what if I'm supporting a DJ friend?
Oh, yeah,
You know, that's very,
Why are
very
you friends
possible.
with the DJ? Sakja?
Aye. And can't.
Childhood friend vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a very big culture. We need to be realistic.
Yeah,
At
it
the end of the
is.
day, go see classes, Tandela, guys.
Yeah, I mean, piano is very big. Yeah, boy, it's a lifestyle.
Why are you home? Why are you home? So
Why
we
are you
need to be realistic. Why are you
sleeping?
sleeping?
Yeah.
Okay, so you would be like, okay, I'm not going, guys, for this year.
Yeah, so support me.
Oh, lolo. Hi, so, but guys, if you see her, please tag us. If you see her anywhere, we are
No
Java,
pictures, no
tagging. New channel, hey, bo, now we must grant.
I mean, I can't.
We're not taking any videos and pictures.
But you never know who's taking because you know.
That's the thing with Greece.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
problem, and
This is
especially
us.
when you're well known.
This is us at Greece.
Yeah,
You know?
So,
Yeah.
So I think, Mina, you know, I'm asking this question because I wanted to be open. I wanted to be open to the reality. Yoguti, see some
Yes.
Just because I'm Miss South Africa doesn't mean I'm not live. I'm Miss South Africa on stage. I'm Miss South Africa during interviews. I'm Miss South Africa, yes, but I have a life.
Yeah, there's
and I
something behind
definitely
it.
want to go
Having
to
fun
Mabubenjalo,
also,
and I want to go. You know, so I think it needs to be a serious discussion.
It does.
Yeah.
Because, like, now, I think it all takes us to the conversation of, like, if I'm having, like, a drink now, like alcohol, am I going to be judged for that?
Yeah.
But then it also,
Jajanya,
Miss SA
Jay.
is sponsored by B&G. So isn't that a
Exactly.
problem?
So are they not supposed to drink the
Are
champagne?
they, like, am I not
What do you-
supposed to be
Yeah.
like at a party and drink? I mean, but Miss SA is sponsored by B&G. Like, that's my. I mean,
And we
it's a
love
stigma that
B&G.
needs to be erased.
I need
Which
my
is-
director to call B&G. Tired of drinking orange juice. We must take the stigma here
Yeah,
on this
we
podcast.
should.
We must drink
Yes,
champagne
yes,
here.
yes.
B&G, House of B&G here, so that they know, Guti. We can still hold up our morals. I think that's the thing, Guti. Before you become a certain person, before I become a South Africa, I'm manifesting. I
Yes.
need to, she said we must manifest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Into
So before I
existence.
become Miss South Africa, I could handle my champagne. So
Yeah.
what then makes you think I can't do it?
Now.
Now,
Yeah.
you know, I won because they looked at me and they were like, "You're fit. We know your background. You're fit for this." And all of a sudden, you think I can't. Why?
Exactly.
You know. So that's what we're saying, guys. We're changing the stigma, right? Oh, Lagato's not sure.
It's not like I'm not sure, but I'm just saying.
Lagato's judging us, guys, but it's fine. It's okay. So,
Yeah.
ma'am, if anybody's commenting right now and saying they want this beautiful lady, what's your criteria?
Your goals,
That's the word.
your likes,
What's
your
your yes? What are your
dislikes.
likes? What's your
What
type?
do I want? You know? Yeah.
I
Just call it
will.
short.
We're having conversations. What's my type of
Probably
what's your
he
type?
is,
I
Dave.
mean, because you're so big. I think that's the thing with Sam Kulmela. I'm talking on behalf of all men. Guys, sure, I love you.
I mean, I love you too.
Guys, I did not say I love men. I don't. But I did not say I don't. Also, oof, guys, this is difficult. But all I'm saying is that, what is your type? Like, I mean, you are big, and it's on behalf of all men.
Yeah.
Mama biggy, like
Yeah, very. They feel intimidated. Because I mean, what can I offer her? Because already to them, you look like you have everything.
Exactly.
You understand? So they must come up with something. They think that. That's how men, you know. So give them, make it easy for them.
It's a bike. I'm joking, but like, I mean,
Are you type? There's no way. So mangati sapuma la, and then I say take someone like that, and you're
no,
just
not
gonna say yes.
anyone, yabo.
Exactly. That's a
Okay,
type.
should it be physique wise or
Everything. Tell us everything. I mean,
Anything.
I'll share mine also when you're done. And
Okay.
Lagato will share hers for
Okay.
comfortability. Yeah.
Okay, so physical wise, I like bigger guys.
Yes.
I mean, I'm slim, so we have to balance the
Yeah, for
equation.
bigger guys, not a child.
Yeah, I'm not big, but like, you know, you
But
get
you
it.
have to be there.
Yeah.
Available.
Yeah,
Which
bo-
man come now?
rugby player wise.
And then, yeah,
I know.
that counts too.
I know that's the
That
jam.
counts too. And also, I mean, somebody who's giving. It's fine if you have money, but you should be able to give. I mean, we usually say, I want a rich man, but does he give?
Hey!
You know?
Hey!
Hey.
I le podcast kashiza namhlanje. Sikhuluma amaqiniso wena.
Yeah, a person who's
Basinisha
giving,
imali.
a gentle love, and a princess treatment there and there. I mean, you can throw a Gucci bag once.
I'm not even disputing it, guys. We've been understanding as women.
Way
At some
too
point,
understanding.
at some point you have to say, this is what I want, and not be apologetic.
Yeah,
Okay,
true.
so giving and
Yeah, gentle love.
career-wise, what is your
Okay, career-wise, I mean, I'm not too judgmental on career-wise,
Okay.
but then if you're a businessman, I mean, I want somebody who's like working, who's able to put in the work, who has a future, who wants to see themselves way bigger than where they. I don't want as long as
as long as
put in the
no,
work.
it's Grand South Africa,
You know?
please,
Yeah,
my
I mean,
brother,
put in
as
the
long
work.
as
I want somebody who's like able. I mean, we should. If maybe marriage-wise, you know, I'm speaking for the future. I mean, we should build a whole empire together.
Ooh,
You get what I'm
okay.
saying?
I
mean,
see.
we should leave a legacy.
Yes,
You know?
yes.
Yeah, that's literally how I want.
That's a mouthful. Lerato. That's Miss Grand routine. The pressure's getting worse on my sister. You're shaking.
Gashi.
You are shaking, my sister.
I'm
Shaking.
shaky. Yeah, but I'm so cartel. I'm tired, guys.
You tired of men?
I'm just like, okay.
What's your type? I mean, that podcast the guys is going to.
You know the thing is, I feel like my type doesn't exist.
Tell us. Hey,
You know when you like that girl.
This podcast is
I
big.
ask for too much.
This podcast is big.
So
This
probably he's
podcast
watching,
is-
ne?
Yes,
He is watching,
international. Because Miss Grand,
He
Miss
is
T Grand South
watching.
Africa's here. She's gonna go international, so they're gonna watch the podcast. So don't worry, stay what you want. They're gonna see you.
Okay. Yo. Like, I really love hardworking men. Like, hardworking men are for me. I don't want... You see the thing, I mean, I'm a hustler and all that.
Oh,
You make
Totsilabo.
me, you make me
Oh,
angry.
Totsilabo.
I don't want that. I literally don't want that. I want something firm, and then we'll see it from there. But all I want, just shower me with love. Just say, baby, I'm outside from nowhere.
Aw.
Just say, you know what? I brought flowers for you. Please sign. You know, things like that. But other than that, I want a very, very understanding man because of my standards as well. So, you know, church-like standards as well, they are, you know, outside there. And yeah, I can't get that.
Yeah, well, I think you can. You know how Joseph.
I'm not
said,
saying
like,
I want a
my
bishop,
sister
though.
Have some standards.
I'm not saying I want a bishop.
I have a bishop. Okay, I'm not gonna like say what kind of men I want because the sisters have summed it up, guys. I don't have to say them. What kind of men I want. But let me tell you guys, I've always said while I was young that I wanted to marry a doctor. But now, the vision is looking very plain. The vision. I'm not even joking. Yes, guys, but you shocked. I know, mama, I'm going to shut the doctor. Hey, none but doctor. Why, guys? At this is Kukuletu on Instagram. Okay, if you're a doctor, a medical doctor, not Dr. Matthew. Well, hey, not Dr. Matthew.
Not
if you
scam.
are a certified medical doctor. At this is Kukuletu on Instagram. Okay, yeah. I'll take you out on a date. It's fine.
Yeah, you pay the bills.
I'll pay.
Because that's the thing that
pay.
men have actually. They look at you the way you were, the certain, because I got that a lot. I make sure you know me, you know?
Yeah.
Whenever I go, I just look
good.
so fly. You
Yeah.
understand? So now I asked few of my male friends that, okay, why not me? Why am I
Why
not?
are they not giving you
I
anything?
get compliments from women and it's way too big that you are too pretty and all that. I'm like, okay,
But
what's
men-
the reason? It's like, no, the way you were, it's like,
That's what you
I'm like, so must I wear?
What must you wear?
The
Go again.
guys will find
You know what? We need to take this conversation off here because, hey, good evening, guys. We need to talk about where I'm gonna find a doctor. Thank you. But, ma'am, please to the camera. Your last words.
Okay, my last words. I'm just going to leave you with my favorite quote, which says, a life without a goal is like a ship without a compass. So a ship without a compass does not have a direction in life. So put in the work, have a goal, have a direction. I mean, you never know where you will be. I mean, probably the next Minister of Education.
Yeah. Ningasho ukuthi angaze ngahlala nama-minister mina.
In making.
Ngoba banomona laba. Bangathi angaze ngahlala nama-minister.
Yeah,
Because they see
make
where it's
it.
going, right? Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. This is Guguletu, the Dynamite from Sotra. Today's podcast, I'm very happy about because I'm sure a lot of you can relate. I'm sure there's a girl, she's not Miss Teen Grand South Africa, but she can relate because she wants to marry a doctor like me. So it's relatable.
Yeah. I mean, it's so nice. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Ma'am, this is your show today.
Okay, no, I was just saying, like, it's so nice to see that we come from the townships. Yeah. So at least, like, those young girls or anybody can be motivated to become whatever they want to become. I mean, I grew up in the townships.
Yes, and look at you now.
Tembisa, Soshanguve, I am there, I'm your girl. So, yeah, I mean, that's part of, I think, why I won.
Okay,
yeah, and Zara.
Yes, of course. I'm going to bully Spitori, but yeah, I definitely thought of you. So I think more than anything else, lesson for today is that if you're going to marry a doctor, or if you're going to date a doctor or a future doctor, they're not going to mislead you. Trust and believe, because the person is a vision also. Yes. So Nizwile, the girls are like, I want a man like this, I want a man like that. So whoever you associate yourself with, whether it's friends, partner, whatever, the person has to have direction, so you can have direction, so they can direct you. Be your compass, 100, right? Guys, till next time. So kuluma.